Hello, G family. Welcome and thank you for being in today's webinar. We're going to talk about social media training and Instagram. Just going to wait until we are live on Facebook and we get started. Hope everybody's doing well today. If you can send us some good emojis with some coffee cups there. Tell us what's in your cup. And we are now live on Facebook. Hello, Facebook family. My name is Maikel Parets, social media consultant here for Organo. And we're going to talk about today social media training. And in particular, we're going to talk about Instagram. I think that Instagram is a great social media network, very popular right now. A lot of younger demographics are there, but more and more people like me are going in there and starting Instagram accounts. One of the advantages of Instagram, as opposed to Facebook, for example, is that you have a higher chance of being seen, get a bit more exposure, mainly because of the way that Instagram the way that Instagram feed works. You get a chance to be seen by more people. Now, what I want to do today is just give you a quick rundown. I know we only have about 25 minutes for this call. So what I want to do is I want to give you a quick basic rundown of Instagram, some of its features, and give you some quick tips on how you can maximize this platform to get more exposure and get more business for you. So with that, let's just get started. I'm just going to open up I have my phone logged into my screen here. Hopefully everybody can see. If you're on Facebook Live, just tell us what's in your cup right now. What are you drinking? And where are you coming from? And we'd love to hear more from you as this session goes on. What do you want to hear next time? Ask us some questions. I'm going to be going through the questions and I'm going to be answering some of them. So let's dive right to it. So Instagram has been around since I want to say about 2013, maybe a little bit earlier than that. Great social media network. Started with us being a social media app itself, just to take photos and have funny filters to it, and now it has developed to a huge platform where you should be taking advantage if you are doing any type of business, right? Instagram, because it's a photo video app, is very graphic oriented, very media oriented. So when you're taking pictures on Instagram, just make sure that you keep that at the forefront of your strategy, that people go in there just to see good pictures, things that make them go wow. So try to keep your images and your feed clean. There's there's some people do is they have a feed with a particular type of colors where these blocks that you see here, there would be I don't know, maybe green in color. There's different ways to play with your feed to make it stand out. So that's one way that you can start taking advantage of Instagram is, customize your feed a little. Make sure that everything that you see on this thing, this is your feed, that is on brand with you and what you want to portray. So let's just take you a quick here. This is my personal profile. So once you log into your profile, the first thing you have the option to do is you can edit your profile, change your profile photos, or add your name, website if you want. For those who have a website, I would suggest to put your website here, your replicated site. This is a great way to get people to click through, and you can say, hey, link on my bio. And this is where, when you put link on the bio, this is where you put it. Or you can put it right here in this. This is literally your bio. But where the link should be is right here. It helps your website kind of ranks up, especially if you have a separate website, not the replicated site. But you can put both your personal and replicated site here. So make sure that you have a website on your profile. Very important. Okay. Now, the next thing that I would do is if your profile looks like this, most likely you don't have a business profile. If you're using Instagram for business, I recommend that you go in and turn that into a business profile right away. And the reason being is because you will get more options from having a business profile. And it's easy. All you go is you go to settings. So if you're on an Android phone, you go to the three dots at the top, you go to settings, and click on switch to professional account. Once you click there, it's going to give you the option whether you want to be a creator or you want to be a business, right? So I would use for distribution partners, I would use creators, or you can use local business too. Either or. It will still give you the same. It will still give you the same stats and the same analytics. Now let's take a look at my an account that's been set up for business, so you can see how different it looks now. So once you switch into a business account, and I'm sorry that I'm doing a little plug here to, these are my personal accounts that I do for hobby. I'm not going to show so much the Organo accounts because there's sensitive information in there on the stats and things like that. So we don't really want to show that, but I have no problem showing you my stats here on my hobby page. And I turned this to a business, it's a business page because I don't know, I want to know, I wanted to see my insights. This is like how many people are seeing your posts, how many posts are you sharing on a weekly basis, your stories, you can have post stories there too. You can also see your impressions, how many people you're reaching on a particular day. It shows you your interactions, how many people are visiting your profile. So it's, and it gives you your number and what your number is from the period, the previous period. And then you can learn a bit more about your audience. So here it tells you how many people are following you versus unfollowing you. Where are your followers from? Okay. The age range of your followers. And you also get the gender and when are they online the most? By day, by hour. This is what's going to help you guys identify when is the best time to post. So if you look at this Instagram page, the best time for me to post here are going to be Thursdays and Mondays. All right. If you tap in here, you should be able to see. There it is. This is when more people are online. And then if you go by hour, and I know Mondays and Fridays are a good day. If I go on Friday, I can see that at 9 a.m. I'm gonna have a better chance of my post being seen on the feed because I got about 520 followers that are gonna be online that day. And on Sunday, I got about 512, right? So this is going to help you know when it's going to be the best time to post that most of my followers are going to be online. Make sure to post during that time because that way your posts are more likely to be seen by your followers. Instagram feed is chronological. So, and it's also algorithm based. So the sooner the more you post, as soon as your post gets an engagement, it will help get visibility. Once you go into an actual post itself, you can see more insights about that specific post. On Instagram, we have in Canada started doing a pilot where they don't show the likes anymore. They don't show you how many people like your photos. So in order for you to see that as an admin, you would need to have a business account, as I showed you earlier, and then click on Insights, and then you can see how many people saved your photos, how many people commented, how many people were seeing. So this is how many people discovered my account. I reached about 2,000 people. 75% of them weren't following me. And the reason why they weren't following me, guys, is I use a real good hashtag game. And I want to talk to you about that and why hashtags are so important on Instagram. Because if you notice here, I received 1,892 visits just from hashtags alone, right? That means that, if I didn't put those hashtags in there, I wouldn't have gotten that much reach as I did, as I did with this post, right? So what I did was really simple, guys. I went into Google. Let me just pull that up. I just went into Google and I looked for, I just do the hashtags. There we go. Best hashtag for dogs, ducks, wildlife. I go over here in one of these hashtags. And right there, I can just copy this whole thing, right? And put it in my post. Now, Instagram allows for up to 30 hashtags. If you want to get the most reach and actually get take advantage of all the hashtags that they use, and you are gonna be reaching more people. Now, I wouldn't just copy and paste these hashtags that you see here, guys, and just use them like that. What I do is I do a combination of local and local hashtags and the wildlife hashtags, some popular hashtags. You're gonna have to create your own style here, but the goal is that some hashtags are gonna be more popular, so they're gonna be for you to reach as many people as possible. Some hashtags are for you to be more local, right? And for you to reach more people that are local. So let's break it down here. Mallard's a type of duck, so I tagged that on the hashtag. WildYVR is my account, so I definitely have a hashtag for that. These are all the hashtags from the suggestions on the Google site that I showed you. Delta BC, where I live, is a hashtag that I use. Richmond BC is another town here near where I live, another hashtag that I use because I want people in those areas. I want followers in those areas. So I'm going to be using the hashtags, the popular hashtags in my area, right, that people are using so that I can reach those people. So your hashtag game should include both, a combination of local targeted hashtags, even product related hashtags. So let's say you're talking about BU, for example, don't just put Manuka cream or Manuka as a hashtag. Also put your local hashtag. You live in Texas, Texas strong, or something that is popular in your area. You need to do your own research and then put those hashtags in there so that way you get more. How do you do your research? Right here on Instagram, folks. You can do a little research on those hashtags. Let's say Texas strong. I came out with that out of nowhere. Let's see if it's actually an actual hashtag. If I can spell today, maybe. So Texas strong, not bad. 259,000 posts, right? Definitely something I would use. Let me see what else would be out there. Let's see Manuka. So Manuka honey, Manuka. So if you're talking about Manuka cream cleanser, for example, you have 3 options that you can do here: Manuka, Manuka honey, Manuka health. I wouldn't use Manuka doctor though. But here's a way to do hashtags. So you can do your own hashtag research on Instagram as well, not just with that website that I gave you. If you type, let's say, for example, coffee, when you put the hashtag on Instagram, first thing they're gonna see is your hashtag and how many posts are on a regular basis here. And then they're gonna give you related hashtags to that. So you can use some of these related hashtags too to create your own hashtag game. Try to change a hashtag. Don't use the same hashtag for every post, because hashtags have a possibility of getting banned. It's called a shadow ban. They basically, you put the hashtags in there, but it doesn't do a lot. Okay. Posting on Instagram, I mean, it's simple. You have the option to post your pictures right from here, right? So I suggest you go in and play around with your Instagram and upload your picture. Once you switch into a business account, you have the option to do promotions and ads. So something that you should maybe look into as well. How to do your own ads. Doing ads as an organo distributor is allowed. You just got to make sure that you're either using the pictures that we have on our social media that are compliant, or that you are identifying yourself clearly as an independent distributor and not as Organo as the company. But you are more than welcome to use your social media ads to promote your business. Lastly, what I want to go through is your Instagram stories. These story features are becoming one of the fastest growing features for Instagram and Facebook. And you should definitely take advantage of this feature. So stories, they come up here. You just take a picture with your phone and you can post them. You can add hashtags, emojis, text to your stories, and customize it. And then, stories, they basically stay in your profile for 24 hours and they disappear unless you go through and create what is called a highlight. And the highlight will basically set up, you can bring out those old stories, pictures that you've done, and you can post them in there as and show them as a highlight, and that will be right up on your first it'll be right on your profile here. You can add as many as you want. You can customize this icon here, and you can customize that. If you just hit edit highlight, you can edit that cover page to change it to something maybe just like an icon, and to keep it more organized. If you take a look at our Organo page, we basically have it just like that. I love the way our team created these highlights, and these are perfect, right? So just to recap here, hashtag, very important that you use your hashtags on Instagram. Use up to 30 hashtags. You should use all of them. Okay. If you Google hashtags, you find this website. You can copy the hashtags here and paste them directly to Instagram, or you can just modify them. Use a combination of local and high traffic hashtags like these ones, and make sure that you have that as part of your strategy. That you do your research, do a little hashtag research. What are the hashtags in your area that are more popular, that are getting a lot of views? And your idea is to try to come up on these hashtags and be on top. Let me see if I can connect my phone here one more time. But what I want to show you is, once you click on a particular hashtag, guys, you can see if your photos are coming up. So when you click on that hashtag, you're going to see that Instagram is going to show you the first blocks is going to be your top hashtags, okay? And then after that, you're going to see your older hashtags that are popular, or the most recent hashtags, I apologize. So your goal here, guys, is to show on this page for those hashtags. Okay, that's your goal. This is, you know, to show right at the very top and get more visibility. And if you notice here as well, it will tell you more related hashtags. This is to help you with your hashtag research. Right, so again, combination of local, excuse me, a combination of local and popular hashtags, high quality graphics, high quality videos. Make sure that you tag people as well. Use your location tagging. All of those features, all of those will help you get more traffic and get more visibilities on your hashtags. So, right. I'm just gonna take a look at the comments here and see what you guys are saying. All right, let us know if you have any questions, guys. Here, if you have any suggestions for the next call, if you anything like that, let us know. You know, we'll be happy to see if I can look at the comments. Yeah, we'd love to connect with you, and any ideas on the next call, definitely let us know. So, just to summarize this for today, Instagram, really useful channel. You should be on it. Create a business profile. Change it from personal to a business, either a local brand or a creator profile, and that way you start getting more insights. How many people you're reaching, your followers, where they're from. You get some demographics there. Do a little bit of research. Okay, research on your local hashtags and big hashtags for your business that you want to get more exposure on. If your profile is private, it's maybe time that you open that profile, maybe create a new account, something that you can have open, right? And make sure that you get seen, that you use that account to give you exposure. Lastly, go ahead and you know, use social media ads to promote your account. Do contests, anything like giveaways are a really great way on Instagram to get some followers. Make sure you ask people to tag other friends, and that will help you get some followers there. Easy way to grow your account. You know, you guys have product. You guys have a sachet of products that you can easily give away. You can do weekly giveaways for followers and say, hey, tag somebody, and you know, we'll give you a sample of our product for free. Great way to get the word out there. Great way to show your Instagram account. So definitely take advantage of that. Stories. Use stories all the time, right? Stories are those quick pictures or videos that disappear in 24 hours. You can also do highlights. Make sure that you take advantage of those highlights. If you got good stories that you want to keep, I mean, it doesn't make sense to keep creating content that's going to eventually go away. But these highlights will help you save that content for later. If you have more than 10,000 followers on Instagram, guys, you can also use the swipe up feature. This would allow your followers to swipe up and connect with that link and link to your website, your blog. So that's why you want to start hustling that Instagram account and getting to 10,000 followers. It's not easy. It's not easy, but once you get there, it's worth it. Definitely. All right, so this is it for today for us, guys. Thank you so much for being here in the call. Please comment on our live video on Facebook. What do you want to hear next? What other platform do you wanna take on? Is it Twitter? Is it LinkedIn? Do you want to maybe dive in a bit more on Instagram or Facebook? Let us know. Looking forward to hearing from you. Thank you, guys. Have a good day.